foreplay?
The Besties. Can y'all hear the music?
Oh, I can.
The intro. Okay, this is Deja Vu by 2088. Since this is y'all third appearance.
Man, the triple crown, if you will.
Besties in the building. I don't think I've ever heard this song. Yeah, no, I haven't. Is that bad? I've heard this.
I never heard of it.
Oh man!
Don't tell Dion though.
We live.
Wait, you never what?
You never heard that song.
I never heard of the song either.
I'm sorry.
Dion, you don't got to look at me with
No, I'm looking at you because you listened to 2088 before I did.
I thought it was like some new rapper or something.
Oh no, I never even listened to 2088 album.
Oh yeah, I know what that song is.
I was gonna say,
I definitely know that song.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, nigga, you know it.
Yeah, I definitely know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute, bro.
Do better.
The Besties and Brunch, I hear. It's their third appearance. Third appearance.
So are we the first thing to invite us back?
Nah,
George is
we're about breaking records.
We ain't Gucci.
All right, George. George
Where's-
is like a fourth, no player though.
Yeah. George is like, how can I put this? Okay, in wrestling, it was the Four Horsemen. But Paul Orndorff, he wasn't an official horseman,
Here we go.
but everybody knew he was a horseman.
Yeah.
There you go.
Every time you say
Standing George, have we been on the most? Has anyone been on?
I think.
Let's just know.
You can at least make us feel like
It's like we really trying not to give them the crown for this.
Right. Do we really want to give them any extra credit? Because they run with it. They take it around with it.
We'll take it anyway.
Just
Wait a
welcome.
Wait one damn minute. She said, we'll take it anyway.
What belongs? The fine belongs.
Right. Because I thought possession was 9/10 of the law, and don't nobody possess me. I'm talking my cash money shit.
Come on now.
You know, I've been chilling. I've been humble a little bit too much this summer, but I'm back.
You back.
You're alive.
You did some push-ups. I see.
You know what I'm saying? Diamond.
I done cut back on gyro cheeseburgers. I feel fit.
You know what I'm saying?
A little bit.
I got a little bodybuilder behind me, but you know.
I don't want to show you up.
Okay.
I'm just going to be here and be quiet.
Okay. All right.
Let's just move on. Let's just
move on. Look, no foreplay show. We are here with the Besties and Brunch. I hate just calling them the Besties and Brunch.
Actually, it's not in the title.
I know, but I put it there. I put it there.
So that's where we're starting off already.
I put it there.
Already.
So Besties and Brunch is there of bestiesandbrunch.com. They've been here before. So today we have four or five. We have
80%.
the 80%. We have Ebony, we have Veronica, we have Nikki, and we have Toddy.
Hey.
Oh man, Toddy came in from DC for this.
Yes.
So
y'all should feel special.
You know.
We should feel honored. Toddy is the one that we really
Man.
We know that.
Toddy
We
is a
know
blessing.
that. Oh my gosh.
She is a blessing.
Yes.
She is very much a blessing.
And she offsets.
Offset.
you know what? So we need some intros. And how you been?
I've been all right, man. Can't complain. It's been a while since we've been in the studio. I won't be long with my intro. Glad to be alive. Glad I survived Carbondale for 24 hours.
Bang, bang.
Because the last time we were on the air, we had not went to Carbondale yet. But I'm here to let everyone know that we survived. We made it. Mm-hmm. It took us a few days to recover.
A few.
I love the gifts.
Yeah.
Different movement.
Yeah, it was real. Shout out to AJ who was never sober at any point in time of the trip.
Was he sitting in a trunk?
He was sitting in the trunk.
Looking homeless as hell.
Not too much. Not too much. Not for AJ. Other than that, man, just trying to enjoy summertime Chicago as best as I can.
Good.
As best as I can. Shout out to the Dungeon on Drexel.
Toddy, how have you been?
I'm pretty good. I'm hungry.
Wow, okay.
I'm hungry. I'm 3 weeks out from competition.
What kind of competition?
What type of competition?
What type
So
of
it's
competition?
bodybuilding, but I'm doing the bikini portion. So I'm not like, I'm just getting really lean and sculpted.
So no carbs.
Really low carbs. I'm on 1,300 calories right now.
Right.
And that's gonna drop soon. Yeah, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't go crazy because like
Yeah,
I
your
calculate.
brain function.
Yes,
Yeah, your
I
brain
calculate
start
everything that I'm
functioning
eating. It's so annoying, but I'm good. I'm not hangry. I'm happy.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Okay.
get through this. So I don't know why I would do this in the summertime because I can't drink. I can't. No happy hours. Brunches are ridiculous. Like I'm eating.
And you
What was I
live,
eating?
you
Lettuce
live in
the other
DC
day?
and
Lettuce
no
and-
happy
And
hours?
shrimp.
And shrimp. That's pretty much
So
it.
like after your competition, can you just like her face? Her face. We just described. It was like a mother seeing her child for the first time.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna eat? What's that first
Okay,
meal?
so the first meal, I
know
want
what she's
some
gonna buy.
French fries. I want French fries. So that first meal, whatever we go, is French fries, and I want Lito's pizza. And then I asked them to bring me Garrett's popcorn so I can have the next day because we have a brunch, and then I can actually drink. And yeah, I got a lot. I got a whole list of
You
food.
got lists. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Nikki, how are you
I'm
today?
great as usual. Pleasant. Happy to be here. So yeah, enjoying the summer. Really excited to go visit Toddy in August for a competition.
Hey.
Putting all our bodies to shame.
Okay.
August 26th.
Yeah.
I'll be there. I
Will
should
you?
come to your competition.
Look at that.
I'll be in DC from the 24th to the 27th.
What?
Yeah, I'm
All
gonna
right,
add to the
in the dough.
competition.
So we'll be
man.
there. So yeah, I'm really excited to go see her competition, hang out with the besties. We'll all be there supporting her. So yeah, it should be a good
Douglas in
time.
DC.
Oh my God,
Lord.
chocolate city.
Oh, man. Okay. Veronica, how are you?
I'm good.
You good?
Very good.
How you been? What's been going on? What's been going on?
Well, like Tadi, I also have not been drinking. But for other reasons. No happy hour for me either.
Okay.
But, summer's going well.
Really? That's what you're gonna say? That's all you're gonna
You know
say?
what? Hey, I just
Right.
Right.
I haven't been drinking.
I'm growing a human this summer.
okay. Growing a hill.
All
That's
the
what's
ways,
up.
all the
Congratulations.
ways
Wonderful
you can say
thing.
that.
Congratulations.
It's,
I'm
We're
growing
expecting
human.
a little girl.
A little girl. She'll be here in December.
Yes.
I need all the time I can get,
Not
so
gonna
it
take
will
shots.
be a full 40 weeks at least.
Okay.
And I'm purchasing a townhome, so I'm in the process of doing that.
girl, you better.
I just got furniture for my baby.
All
At a
the way
discount?
Skokie yesterday.
Okay.
I was like, I asked Aunt, but he dissed me. So
For two things. Number one, it's funny how men react to pregnancy. Like, we don't really want to mention it until women mention it first. Because, like, how she was describing herself, all of us looked at each other like, shit, she ain't going to say nothing. Number two, I love Veronica. I ain't going to put her on blast, but let's just say Veronica does not have the best planning skills.
what?
And we just
No,
leave it.
okay. So I got the furniture from a last minute type, like it's called OfferUp is the app. So you go on and it's like, oh, furniture. It's like a last minute type thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached out to Aunt. I'm like, hey,
But see,
are you
see, that's what I'm
available
talking about.
Saturday morning?
Your best played plan.
And he
Your
said,
best.
hell no.
Your best laid plans should not include Aunt at any last second of anything.
Well, now I know.
Anything. The
Now I
only
know.
person that can depend on me last second as of today is Jordan L. Peterson. And that last second involves, like, do you got to go to the bathroom in the house?
Well, no, must admit with you about her planning. It can be a little bit tight. I'm just saying.
I am in the room.
We had a photo shoot yesterday morning scheduled at 9:30.
I didn't want to go there
What
either.
time she get
Yes. No, we pushed it to 10:30.
We pushed it to 10:30.
What
What time she get there?
Mama
Besties.
V got there
Hold on.
at 11:30.
Hold on, besties.
Twist
I
that
was
one,
moving
Drea.
furniture.
Besties.
Twist that one,
love her.
Drea.
Besties. Let me give y'all. Listen,
Nope.
a lesson in
We
bestie.
know her.
I get you, but you don't throw your bestie under the bus in a public
Thank you.
forum.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's not
good
allowed.
fun.
And
You can't
and
give
to
the
be
bestie
clear,
bestie advice.
No, on the No Foreplay show, I can though.
To be clear,
Of course you can. What can you
I
not do?
scouted the venue. I went the day before. I found the location.
Beautiful place.
It was wonderful. It
I
was
put in work for the
amazing.
Besties. I was moving furniture, so yes, I was a little tardy.
Well,
Ebony, how you been doing?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, it's just we'll move on.
Ebony, how have you been?
Thank
How
you
have been, Ebony?
for moving on.
I've been okay. I'm feisty today. You get a different Ebony every other day. I'm feisty today. So, and I will gladly drink all the drinks that they cannot
Hey, let me
because life happens.
let me tell y'all about
What a time.
let me tell y'all about
be alive.
Ebony's feistiness, right?
And then she gonna come and sit down here with me and Dion. I'm like,
She
oh,
is.
really?
She is. One day, Ebony was being feisty, and I made a playlist called Ebony's Attitude.
It was a very good
It was a
playlist.
good one. It was.
And he was spot on. I have to give it to you, Dion.
It was just like Ebony, and then I took a picture. Like, actually, it was from a screen cap from a video. Ebony in this smirk, and I was like, "Yo, this is the perfect smirk. We need this because apparently people don't tell Ebony she feisty. They just let her do whatever she want to do. So it's
No,
like,
we
yeah,
tell her.
she just don't
Whatever
listen.
she want to do.
Okay, Fresh. How have you been, sir?
Well,
In one word, he's been West Siding.
yeah. I Fresh been West Siding this whole summer. I just climbed down off someone's roof last night.
Don't ask
You
follow-up
and
questions.
your escapades.
It was a rooftop
Is that like
party.
code words
It was
or
a
something?
rooftop
Oh, okay,
party
okay.
at Navy Pier, y'all.
They didn't have stairs or an elevator.
See, y'all get to asking him follow-up questions.
Just let him tell the
Okay.
story, man.
Rooftop party yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I really been low key. I was looking at my Snapchats. You know, I like to save them. I've been living life. I don't give a fuck. Summer break, Fresh is here. I went to BA, went to Black Alumni, did my thing, and I had on all white one of them days. You know, I got a lot of compliments because I'm cold. Then we got back. I took like 2 days rest. Then I went to Atlanta on Thursday. I went to Blue Flame twice while I was down there.
What's Blue Flame?
What is that?
I saw you
gentleman's
talk about that more than
How can I
once.
put this?
A gentleman's club.
Yeah, it's a gentleman's
okay.
club.
Did you see the girl I sent
Yes.
you a picture of?
Which one?
To look at the blue flame. I sent you a picture of a girl, and I said, "Look at her at the blue flame.
I don't know.
Look for her.
I was in my mode. the
Her
whole
name
week.
Pika."
I don't know.
Okay.
I probably seen her. I seen my girl when I was down there, my unicorn with the glasses, but we broke up, Joe. Cause I was trying to get her money, and she was dancing with some dude who wasn't tipping her, Joe. And she wouldn't take my little $2. So our relationship is over.
Okay.
I'm
You
kicking
can,
out
you,
something.
can, you can do better.
I can do so much better than
Smile, King.
a pretty stripper with glasses. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been enjoying my summer, man. Pretty much kicking it. That's it. I'm back to drinking water now, though. I gotta calm down, man. You know, July was hectic, so hopefully I can calm down in August. But then, like, everything around the corner, like the nigga queue, then fuck Fresh coming. So it's
Okay.
all bad. You know, I'm just trying to, I cut dairy out of my life and start back drinking water, baby. Ain't know what the hell happened over here.
All right.
Ain't know what, I need a chicken hot link right now.
I'm with the healthing.
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
No meat for me. I still do dairy though.
Child, please. Child, please. That baby mad as well.
Baby Noah wants some chicken.
They want him off a real tip, and she playing. But it'll be wrong if we didn't ask, Billy Dion Williams.
Stop it. Stop it.
How have you been, my good man?
I've been cool, man. I went out the country for the first time.
Oh,
Where'd you go?
I went to the Dominican Republic. I'm not a fan. Like, I'm not a fan.
Really?
Like, I mean, like that tropical stuff. Like, it ain't really my
You said
thing.
that tropical stuff?
Yeah, like tropical beaches and nah. I need like a city. I need like urban type of stuff. Like, honestly, it really just made me have a strong urge. Like, I want to go to New York. Like, I want to go to New York bad. Like, I need to be in the middle of some cities, some buildings, some skyline. So yeah, I think like the next time I go overseas, it's probably gonna be Toronto, Paris, London. I need to go to a city.
Paris is a good city.
I gotta go to a city, B.
Shout out to CG though. The reason
Shout
why
out to
you went there.
CG. Shout out to CG. My homie got married down there to his bride. Shout out, the wedding was cool. I can't wait because we took a picture based on the new edition Heartbreak album cover. I can't wait till that picture is out.
Was it night time?
I believe so. Everything runs together. It was about 65 of us on the resort just running around. Black. It was great. But yeah, man. So that was dope. Other than that, I'm cool. I'm cool, man.
My man, that motherfucker so smooth, that boy.
Stop it.
Shit, boy.
I hate both of
Smoother
y'all.
than the baby's
That
ass.
motherfucker 1 month old ass, boy. Ain't nothing smoother than that, boy.
Can I hate both of y'all?
Ivory.
You know what?
He said, are you done?
Are you done? Are you
Are you
finished?
done?
Nigga smoother
Are
than-
you finished?
Nigga smoother than African ivory.
Are you
baby.
finished? So yeah, a lot of shit didn't happen. We actually had a tough week. We had a tough week, just in the press. When I say we, I mean black men. A lot of black men let us down. I'm just disturbed. A lot of
Fellas, we doing bad out here.
fellas, we got to rebound to save the summer because it's gonna be the summer known as like niggas fucked up. Like
It's hard. It's hard to be a black single father who loves R&B these days.
listen, hold on.
It is so rough.
You know,
One homegrown.
and we know it's messed up. Like I said, we know it's fucked up because out of all this shit that's been happening, R. Kelly, Usher, Rick Ross, Gilbert Arenas fucked up.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. How all this shit happened? And fucking OJ. Fucking OJ, the only one who looked like he had a semblance of like his right mind. Niggas was crazy these past couple weeks.
Yeah, I almost got into it with the white, so OJ.
Over Orenthal.
Yeah, bro, like, man, I ain't gonna get into it. I'm kind of getting worked up.
Listen, I'm
watching Rosewood.
I'm tired of everybody because, like, you know, even if you look at TV, Tariq fucked up, Ghost fucked up.
I want to whip his ass.
Everybody fucked up.
Nigga seen that girl on Low Down Dirty Shame. That's how I feel.
But listen,
Like, dude, what you doing?
but look, we gonna get back to the main two. Listen, we got Usher and R. Kelly, bro. What? Listen, I put them as just the what the fuck of the week because this is just, it's too much happening. It's too much happening. I don't even know what to say. So y'all know Usher had to pay a woman because he gave her herpes.
Herpes simplex too.
And he had to pay this woman $1.1 million, who was a bridesmaid of his first wife.
Cold.
And then you look up and another woman came out and sued to say he exposed her to it. First the lawsuit was for $10 million. And then she went and got tested. They said she got it. Now the lawsuit is for $20 million. She not playing no game.
So I'm gathering from the timeline and tell me if I'm wrong because you know I'm like wrong like 30% of the time.
Yes.
So she found out the first chick had
The
her.
dots.
Then was like, oh shit, we did fuck raw. I'm suing for exposure. Then in her midst of her getting her papers signed to sue, she like, well maybe I should get tested because my pee ain't been like the same.
Right. I've been getting random cold sores and shit
you
for
know.
the last 6 months.
And then once she confirmed that she had it, then she was like, fuck it, 30 more million.
Yeah, that was
Cold world, boy.
Yes, it's a cold world.
She upped it after she found out about the first one.
Well, no. So after the first one, she filed a lawsuit saying that he exposed her to
Right,
it.
gotcha.
Then she got tested. She said double it.
Can I give a quick PSA to all the dirty girls on my timeline? I need a new timeline. If anybody get a chance to come through my friends list and clean it up for me, please do it.
Well, Fresh, you might want to stop posting dirty shit and then maybe.
Like, look, baby or no baby, I ain't gonna let you come in my motherfucking place.
And tell the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Not too much over there, EB. Hey,
Fresh.
to all them dirty girls who was talking some, how much he getting for getting herpes? Shit, he can give me. Hey, look. No. We are not promoting the what's the word? The word begin with C.
Transmission.
The transmission of diseases around this motherfucking. Hey, for $5 million to get herpes? No. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Okay, so we got Usher out the way because we gonna tackle these two niggas together.
Yeah. Same girl.
Then you got Ara back.
Just go through your thing and let me know when I can say on people.
Uncle Sylvester.
Ara's back in the news. I'll say this. I'll never understand R. Kelly. And it's not my place to. But R. Kelly is back. He's had some apparently, a quote unquote, he was accused of having a sex cult, and just having some real disturbing sexual practices, keeping girls captive. It's been probably the most bizarre shit I've seen in a long time. Because her father came out, her sister made a diss rap,
Oh my goodness.
diss record. Her father still got the Bluetooth to go to his mouth. It's bizarre. And then R. Kelly just come out like, he posted a picture of him and Nelson Mandela, like that was supposed to make us forget. And everybody was talking like, R. Kelly this, R. Kelly that. Posted pictures of Hugh Hefner comparing him to R. Kelly, like we ain't see this tape. We was in college. It's bizarre, G, but I just, those are big L's for us. Those are big L's for us as black men. People called Ant like, yo, like what's wrong with your people, bro? Ant got hit up personally. So we gonna let you start off. Usher, R. Kelly, and how you feel about that shit? Because that shit is crazy.
First and foremost, I like to make this announcement. I'm not related to R. Kelly. Like, let's just clear that up. Like, so many people text me and was like hitting me up and group me. Like, people post on my Facebook, "What's up with your mans? What's up with your unk?" I'm like, he's not related to me. Let's just get that clear. I just happen, look, I love his music. I love his earlier music. I'm not in love with his most recent albums, but TP2 changed the way I looked at life. I was a freshman in college. I make no apologies for loving that album. I still love that album. That album is still better than Confessions. So it is what it is. The past is the past. However, R. Kelly is a sick motherfucker. And, I try to downplay how sick he was, but I can no longer do that. And, I was supposed to write a blog post about it, but it was so difficult for me to articulate and put it on paper in the words, how disappointed I am in him and even in myself. Because, the things that I would get mad about R. Kelly for recently was, trying to avoid the fact that, he was really, a sick motherfucker. The only other time I've been this angry at R. Kelly was when he was in the Benji documentary lying about, being Pete Maravich to Benji. Come on, fam. People in Chicago have seen you hoop. You shoot a 6-year-old who didn't get breastfed properly. And it's at some point, people just have to, I know, and it's weird because so many people love R. Kelly in Chicago. He's homegrown, but he's a homegrown sicko. And we just got to be real with ourselves. And the comparisons to Hugh Hefner, I seen people man, y'all cousins be picking up girls from high school. Y'all ain't saying nothing about them. Man, okay, we can say something about them too, but nobody cares if your cousin exists or not. Your cousin didn't make TP2. We'll get to them later with their nasty ass. Right now, we talking about R. Kelly nasty motherfucking ass. And he's nasty as fuck. Point blank period. And then people well, the girls, they of age now, so y'all get mad at him when he go underage, when he reach of it. That's dog, he's skimming. He's skimming. Yes. It's the legal age is 18. R. Kelly is 18 in a day. Come here, boo. And chances are, if R. Kelly got you living with him at 18 and a half, he was talking to you at 17 and a half. Let's be real. I'm not going to go to his concerts anymore. That's just me personally. Am I still going to listen to TP2 when it's time to be in the mood or when I'm just riding around? Sometimes, perhaps, yes. Because I have a slight issue with some people that no, when you listen to R. Kelly, you support him, don't you think about what he was doing with other people? Now that I don't do. I don't know who listens to R&B music and be imagining what the actual person is doing.
I actually do. I can't lie.
I've never done that.
It happened to me low key. Like on this trip, I was walking through the resort, and I'm looking up. I'm like looking. You know, my mind is a soundtrack, so I'm looking, and I was like, yo, the perfect song for right now would be "Your Body's Calling." Mm-hmm. And then I start playing that shit in my head, and I was like, how can I listen to this sick motherfucker? I hear you calling. Here I come, baby, to save you. What? Who are you singing to, nigga? Aaliyah? Like, are you singing to a girl outside of Kenwood? Like, to me, like, I feel like, for me, personally, this is the point where I got to disconnect myself totally. Because I can't hear It Seems Like You're Ready the same. I can't hear those records the same. Like, I
can honor that
can't
perspective.
do it.
I can't. Not gonna do it as well.
Yeah,
I've always listened to his music, but I've never thought about him. I've thought about myself.
I just feel like the music universe is so great for me to listen to a nigga I know who fuck little girls on the regular.
Yeah, that's true too. And like, I don't listen to him as much. I can't admit that, which it hurts me. Like, I skipped past an R. Kelly song the other day in the car. Like, you know how big that was for me? I was like, fuck, I can't do this.
Nikki, do you have something to say about this?
I mean, I think it's just sad. I feel like people condone it. Like, those were the most ridiculous comparisons. Like, Hugh Hefner and your cousin picking up, you know, the drug dealers picking up the young girls off the block. Like, that's not a comparison at all. He's a public figure who should be held to a higher standard of accountability. And he's not. He's ridiculous. It's sad. He's putting, like, so many people in jeopardy. And he's nasty as hell.
No, that's kind of where I was coming from when everyone was giving the argument of, well, these girls are of age. I was like, it doesn't matter because he's such a public figure that he's basically just taking advantage of these girls.
Complete advantage.
I'm like, do you know your mind state when you were 19? Could you imagine if, I don't know who was, well, R. Kelly shit. He was still big when he was 19. You know what I mean? So I'm saying, like, imagine someone of that stature coming and say, oh, you can stay with me. I'm going to do this and do that for you. So you was mind going off unemployed nigga who drunk Apple V every day.
How old is R. Kelly? How old is
50.
he? 50. So you 20 years, they're senior. 30
Exactly.
years, they're senior.
30 years, they're senior.
And
You
like,
have nothing in
what?
common with them. Like, I mean,
Well,
they don't know
He
anything.
got
They have some
in common.
problems.
Like,
They don't know
It's
any
like,
better.
what type of first of all, I don't
he
condone
seems
any of
mentally
this.
immature.
But it's,
I was gonna say he clearly has a problem.
Yeah.
Like, you all are kind of skipping over this idea that he might not be able to control. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, I get that
mentally,
too. I absolutely
he
get
may
that.
not. This may be okay in his mind.
Yeah, no, I mean,
when we say sick, I think that
I don't give any credence to a nigga who got a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he still needs to be like.
Seek help.
It's not even help. I'm a firm believer that people like him who've been doing this for this long that we know about, he can't be helped. Like, I'm sorry, he's 50. He can't be helped.
Yeah.
And I think probably the thing that really got me about, you know, I posted the article that we overlooked some years back when you found out that he slept with George Daniels' daughter.
Right.
When
exactly.
he knew since she was 7.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
And like, he was close with her father and her mother, but slept with her, you know, when they found out she was 21. You know what I'm saying? And you look like, how long he been playing in this
He's
attack?
been preying on that girl.
Right.
Like,
so,
you know, and the fact that, you know, he just, like, people try to condone it because of, like,
Because they like his music. Because, yeah.
just like the Boondocks episode.
and then when that fool was like, teenager, when you say teenager, what you mean by teenager? On what? Dude.
So, I got a question. So, at this point forward, right, what is your stance towards R. Kelly? Are you still going to listen to the music? Are you still going to listen to the old shit? Are you still going to go to concerts? Or are you like, no, I want to hear. Ebony, how do you feel?
Honestly, since the tape in college, I don't know if I really listened to him like that since.
Okay.
And this just made it even worse. So I've never been like a huge R. Kelly fan. So
I saw him in Vegas, and the show was amazing. I mean, his catalog of music is, I mean, it's phenomenal. Like, he's a genius in that way. Oh, yeah. And I mean, most geniuses are mentally not all there. I mean, you know, historically, I definitely wouldn't go to a concert. I don't know if I would take it that far, but it's hard because you grew up on R. Kelly music, you know? So I get when people are like, I'm not, you know, my body's, these songs are like a part of how some of us even got here. So, you know, I think it's, I don't know. I think I will respect either way. A person who says like, you know, I'm still with his music, and a person that's like, yeah, I'm not going to support that at all.
You personally, are you listening?
I don't know.
I know, right? That's a hard question to
Yeah.
answer. Like, I feel like, you know, if a song came on the radio, I don't know if I would skip over it like Ant
Yeah.
did. But I probably won't body roll to it.
I haven't skipped over every song. Like, like, I'm kind of with V here, and I'm going to publicly say it. Like, I'm probably still going to listen to his music every once in a while. It won't be all the time, but I cannot publicly support him like I used to do on Facebook.
I'm not downloading music. I'm not doing any of that.
It's irresponsible at this point. Like you know me, like,
Right.
even as far as like 2 years ago, I went to this concert. Like, I was like, R. Kelly coming to town. And I used to have like this one girl from my church. She used to always, like, every once in a while, she'd come on Facebook status. And if I was talking about somebody, she was like, so we're talking about this and we're not talking about that pedophile. And I'd be like, wanting to say so bad, like, man, get the fuck off my page. But like now, like, I just like, no, I'm in a space now where I just cannot, in good conscience, publicly defend him because I look like an idiot.
Oh, absolutely.
Because there's nothing to defend.
Right.
Yeah.
Most importantly.
Yeah.
Like, he's sick. He made TP2, though. You just can't take that away. He did make TP2.
TP2 was the stuff.
He did.
Well,
Fresh. West Side.
No, I'm like Ant though. I'm like Ant. Like, I'll probably still listen, but I can't support. I can't be that guy like on Throwback Thursday. Like, hey y'all, everybody go listen to it. Cause you know me, I'm always telling people listen to the Blue R. Kelly CD. Like, everyone's always jumping out the window talking about TB2. I say no, go back to Religious Love and learn some stuff. Before he went crazy with the eating tomatoes right juicing you and stuff like that. You know, he was still making real music back then.
Shout out to the level artists.
Yeah. But yeah, I can't support it.
Here's a good question. I saw somebody ask somewhere.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm fucking with you, bro. Go ahead.
Would you walk out if it was played at a wedding? Because, you know, a lot of people use a couple of R. Kelly songs for wedding songs. Should people use that any longer? Or if you hear it, would you, like, walk out?
Man, your wedding is doomed if you...
I wouldn't walk out, but I would judge the fuck out the couple.
Out the couple.
What? Nigga, what? Like, like I honestly would. I don't. What R. Kelly song they play at a wedding?
Right.
We danced to
Forever.
His stepping song.
Yeah.
Stepping song, you know, that the group.
And that whole love, man, like the Lost Love.
But yeah, Forever is
Step in the Name of Love.
A lot of people
Oh,
wedding
yeah,
songs
Step in the Name of Love.
Yeah.
But another thing that I really think we need to address, and it's like the elephant in the room that everyone just always skips around. Like, black people in the rape culture. Like, like how we just we so many
under the rug.
Man, listen to me. Like, so many girls talk to me about situations coming up as a girl, and I just be like, what? Like, I can't believe you went through that, and then talking to people in the family and they don't care. So if they don't care about their uncles, brothers, cousins doing it, I know they not finna stop listening to no fucking R. Kelly.
And that's a good ass point, because as I'm seeing these people cape for R. Kelly and give these excuses, I'm hearing about the same excuses that, you know, my friends have told me about stuff they went through. Like, well, we didn't think that was that big of a deal, or we didn't want to make it that big of an issue for the family. And it's like, it's a fucking child.
Yeah.
It's a fucking child.
You know what I'm saying? And man, like,
and then the child can come to an adult who they trust and let them know, like, you know, this has happened to me, without the adult just brushing it off. That I've seen where they are messed up for the rest of their life. You know?
That reminds me of the Mary Jane episode with her best friend who committed suicide, and the stepfather was molesting her, and the mother caped for the husband and not for... Maybe y'all don't watch Being Mary Jane.
No, I'm watching it.
Same example happened in what was that? Not Diary of a Mad Black Woman. What was the Tyler Perry movie with the sister? The mom and the sister,
and
like,
it was a wedding at the end.
The one with Blair Underwood was in.
That one.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what
Now
that
you know
movie is.
all
They
the
all
Underwood
the
movies.
same to me.
I mean, the South Side.
The thing about the culture is interesting. That's why that's why like y'all know y'all seen me go hard and y'all seen me make enemies about rape culture. You know, people who were quote unquote my friend, like, you know, like we've been ready to fight over the Derrick Rose shit. And to me, like over this, I'm like, yo, like I tell niggas like, yo, nigga, you have a daughter. So I don't even see how you can be the nigga excusing this shit. And I really do be upset. Like I think like niggas don't understand, but I be like, yo, like you got a daughter. So how the fuck can you say like this is how, well, you know, Hugh Hefner, and I be like, yo, you niggas crazy.
Crazy for
Like
real.
you'll look around but it's like it's real.
It is.
And people definitely excuse the fuck out of the behavior and the culture and contribute to the culture.
I can even think of things that had happened in college where people defended the male's standpoint, and there were women who, you know, obviously claimed to, you know, this happened to me, and people went to bat for the man. You know, why were you in that frat house? Why, you know, where, you know, that type of thing. It happened a lot actually in college, and it would be men and women.
College is damn near like the breeding ground.
Like the dumb shit where they be like, oh, but she had on that little ass dress. That don't got shit to do with shit. I hate that. Like, oh, she was dressed like that. What the fuck does that mean, nigga?
Why would she go back there drunk?
Oh,
you know, type of thing.
How many times you done seen an open candy bar? You ain't bite it, did you, motherfucker?
Great,
I know.
You know what? Okay, so we didn't get to Usher, but you know what? I think we just need to.
Don't pass hurt around. Like the end.
Right. And be honest and like disclose. Like if you
disclose,
like, come on now.
Yeah.
Well, tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm no doctor, but I know herpes can be passed at any point.
No, during breakouts.
But right, I was gonna say, isn't it only during a breakout that you are?
So you should see the.
So I mean, I guess my point is, Usher, you know you got a breakout, like you know you ain't, you know, in a dry season of it. Why are you? But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why are you
Slipped in.
You know
putting
what?
yourself in obvious positions to submit it, you know, transmit it to other people?
Same reason why people know they burning and they still let people go in them raw.
Oh.
It's just dumb logic.
I guess
all
I'm
the way
just
around.
saying from the standpoint
I know
of
what you're
Usher,
saying.
because you're Usher, like
Right. That is
you know,
because I'm
and
Usher.
it
You know you
goes
sleep
back
with
to
multiple
you know R. Kelly. You assume more responsibility when it comes to these scandalous things.
I got a question. It's been on my mind. I asked y'all this before in the group. So Usher is supposed to have a master class on the Oprah Network.
Right.
Oh my
Coming this week.
goodness!
Do you
No,
think Oprah is
no.
still
No,
airing
she's
this
not
Usher
gonna air
master
that.
class?
Not a good
You ain't
name.
messing up her
No,
brand.
she is
No.
not gonna air that.
Well, and
I think
but it's
she
also-
will see that it'll be ratings though. Like people will want to.
no,
To
I
see.
think
But
I
I
think
think-
the ethics of it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think she'll suck
She's
the
one-
rock for.
Yeah.
I think she would
Concerned with
talk to Usher, but
But
it
it's-
wouldn't be in
it's-
a master class for
Yeah,
her.
it's been
He'll be
recorded
on
already.
Iyanla.
It's been recorded
It's been
already.
recorded
Like
already.
with Kevin Hart and there's a couple of them
So
that she has
Usher
coming
gonna
out.
be on there talking about his hard work, how he got to the top. Oprah ain't going. Oprah is not airing a success story.
Oprah has
no.
wasted money on other shit. Usher Raymond is not about to. Please.
No, I don't.
But
think
why
so.
should what you do as a profession? I'm not saying I condone what he's been doing sexually, but what should you do in your profession or your successful journey? What does that have to do with what you do behind closed doors?
It's always like that.
everything.
But branding, it's all about branding.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff. Branding, and it's so delicate. Like it's such a fine line. Like how people don't want their brand messed up. It's just like
Yeah,
you
yeah, we
yourself.
get-
You have
yeah.
a brand. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all said. Someone comes to your wedding and you playing R. Kelly, you could be the best person in the world. Now they looking at you like, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean?
Now say if Usher was the self-entitled bad boy of R&B. Then he could.
Yeah.
Then his herpes thing, it'll be like,
That's
like,
Usher being Usher.
Usher, like they could
Usher was
flip that.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah, it's like like Usher would still get interviews in a sense, but like since he's like been like Usher Raymond, like we've seen him since 17, pop locking and shit.
Yeah, that's what
I think-
happened with Don Imus. Because he's a shock jock, and when he said what he said, they like, oh, that's just a shock jock.
But still,
Shock jock.
it's a difference between words and inflicting disease.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
of
saying?
course,
Like,
of course.
I think the thing is now we don't invest purely in somebody's music, and that's something that's really evolving. A lot of times, you may not like somebody's necessarily music, but you may like them as a person because you feel like you see so much. You feel like you know them.
Yeah.
We feel like we knew Usher.
We invest
feel
in
like
their
we
story.
grew up with Usher.
Yeah.
We know Usher like older women. Like all this stuff we know we feel about Usher. You know what I'm saying? We feel like Usher did Chili Bogus. Like all kind of stuff like that we feel about him. And now for this portion of it to come out, it's like, unfortunately, we bought into you all the way. So now I'm looking at every aspect of you, and I'm like, you ain't the nigga you sing about. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now it's looking like, matter of fact, I feel some kind of way that this is what you're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't happen once. Like, now we looking at two. You know what I'm saying? Other people gonna come forward. We gonna be fucking around looking around.
That's just
another Bill Cosby.
Bill got popped off and got caught with it. You know,
right?
How many other times he knowingly had it, but was like, fuck it, roll dice tonight,
man. But they're gonna have to. Man, the memes though, bro. Oh my god.
Oh goodness, that one with Magic and him and all the positivity and this
picture. It had Drake's shock face. It was like when Usher drinks a bottle of water, then throw the water in the crowd. Oh man, I was like, Joe.
And you know, Usher was at the Cincinnati Music Fest, and I was like, I wonder like just how the treatment of Usher is. You know what I'm saying? But you know. We had another big event happen. Usher and R. Kelly, we'll get back. We may trade y'all in the next race drive. We may trade y'all, see what we can get. Trade y'all away for future draft picks. Insecure is back. Insecure. Issa Rae has blessed us again with a second season. The first episode. Everybody seen the first episode?
Yes.
Okay. Toddy, you didn't see it.
Toddy hasn't seen anything.
She's busy working out.
We Dr. Burnett.
She be in the gym.
I'm gonna try again this season. I'm gonna try.
I was the same way. I literally just got into Insecure like last week.
I'm going to make an effort.
Season.
I'm going to watch it.
Oh, okay. So the reactions have been very interesting. Y'all, since everybody's seen it, you know, quick summary: Issa's back. Lawrence is not. He's still with the good old bank teller.
I don't think he's with her. I wouldn't say he's with her.
He's not with her. But guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what? Let me hip you to the game. That's his number one sexual partner right now. So you can say they're with each other. Situation, whatever you call it. They're with each other.
I think she would say they're together, but I don't think he would
say
they're together.
He took her to a place with cloth napkins.
After his friend said, "You don't even take her out."
Sometimes you need your friends to motivate you. Yeah. But listen, they back. You know, like I said, he's with that bank teller. Issa is throwing parties with the bloods at the house
and going on dates.
Yeah, going on dates.
You know, you think
right? Those. I don't know what's kind of funny. You wouldn't call that together, but I wouldn't even call those dates. But I get you. So essentially, you know, Lawrence come through, and they have that weird, awkward sex.
Weird awkward for the guys. We done all pulled it before.
We have.
We'll get to it.
We're gonna get to that. So I know.
Well, it just made me mad. That last thing.
Yeah,
I'm just mad that the fire probably lasted longer than Lawrence did. You don't do that to no girl, especially your girl.
Then why she smile afterwards?
Girl though, right now.
I mean, but they had a long-term relationship.
Are you saying Issa don't do that?
No, Lawrence should not have done that.
You put that on Lawrence?
You don't. Why?
But from what I understand, he still she still really has feelings with him and wants to be back with him.
Exactly.
And then you come in and you drop. You know, y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all engage in an intimate, moment.
But Lawrence is still very upset.
Like, why would you do
First of
that?
all,
Like, you know she's vulnerable.
Right. So you don't come in and do that and then leave. Right. Wash your hands, then leave. That really pissed me off.
Lawrence is still very upset though. So I think it's part of it is like a revenge thing.
Whole episode, she's dancing. You better come get your mail. You better come get your mail. You know she wasn't saying that shit about no damn envelope. You know what she wanted. Why she ain't go put on no jogging pants when she answered the door?
Open the door with boy shorts.
Well,
that was unexpected.
I'm kind of rolling with the guys at this because then even after the sex, she had the smirk.
Like,
Like,
oh my
She was
God,
like,
yes.
right.
Ladies, let me tell y'all something, right? And there's a thing that I don't even know, but we do it, right? I'll just call it hate sex, revenge sex, whatever you want to call it. But I'll be fully transparent. That sex right there has been something that's occurred in my life, right? And different circumstances.
did you get back with the person?
Back with them like a couple?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, what a time.
No. It's literally like, so I definitely had a girl who we kind of were dating, then we stopped, then she had sex with one of the homies, and when I went back to smash afterwards,
Perform.
that scene was it. No words, no explanations. I'ma just beat it out the frame,
What you gotta
go about my business,
Live.
and treat you like random.
Huh?
And then I ain't even pull a Lawrence. I ain't even kiss on the way out. He gave a peck on the cheek. So I gotta go.
And let's not even like diss him on the length of that sex, because out of those 20 strokes, if 15 hit the back of it,
Oh man,
shit, you
But
leave
look,
a lasting
Well, I
impression.
couldn't
It all
tell.
depends on the person.
She said she couldn't tell.
I couldn't.
But look,
And Issa was already
It's kind of short.
She was already at the peak when he
Time out,
kissed
time
her and
out,
pulled the
time out.
panties off.
You couldn't tell what.
There was the only reaction from her was at the end, the smirk, but that don't mean he did anything.
hey, but guess what? During that sex, we don't have to do nothing, because guess what? Your heart is already gone. You've been going out with all these dudes, imagine them as me.
I just like stop
Police,
playing games. If you over,
That's not a
if
game.
it's over, it's over. No, it is.
No, it's
if it's
not.
over, it's over.
Because
Leave
guess
me
what?
alone.
But Lauren
Don't come and
said
have
the
no
same thing
revenge.
about
I didn't say
he already
nothing.
had
She played
revenge.
games.
Playing games too.
I didn't
play
say
games
nothing
as
to you,
well.
but where is my mail?
Yeah.
You open the door in boy shorts.
And you let me take down.
So she should have just slid his mail.
Yeah,
under the door.
actually,
Yeah, she knows she had friends. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Let me preach real quick.
you could have mailed the mail to him.
Because
Let me spike up the organ.
She
get the
wants to
organ real
be
She
quick.
with
wants,
him, though.
and she
wants to
wanted
be
a
with
chance
him.
But
to
here's the thing, though.
apologize.
Like you
to
keep
explain.
saying, like, well, why he keep playing games? Why did he? Why is she allowing it? It is a 2-player game.
That's because women
loves
connect
him.
sex with love.
Yes,
Your
she
fault.
loves him.
I
fault.
totally agree with that.
He may love her too, but at the same time, you are in control of your vagina.
At all times.
It belongs on you.
It belongs to you. At the end of the day, she could have opened that door in a full jogging suit and made it clear. Hand him the mail. Oh, I left something. Well, what is it? I'm sorry. Could you stand out in the hallway while I get
On
it?
the real.
Listen,
She let these things happen in hopes that she got some dick.
Yeah, she got performed.
She spent the whole first 29 minutes of that episode.
she
She
did
did it
to
in
see
hopes to
him.
get his heart.
Attention.
Right.
Right. I don't
It
think
wasn't
was
about
cheating
the
that she
sex.
was.
Wait, hold on.
It was never about the sex.
I got a question.
Well, not that she didn't want the sex, but she's vying for his heart.
I mean,
Right.
ultimately, she wants the heart, but as of right now, she wants any part of the attention.
She said she just wanted some dick when it was jogging.
I got a question. I got a question. Do y'all know, like, men come heart first after you cheat on them? They come heart first.
No,
That's not even really a possibility.
Like
for
that-
them.
I guess what I'm saying is Issa knows that she's gonna have to have an uphill battle to get back with him.
Yeah.
She's willing to take those steps, whatever that is.
Yeah.
So the sex, okay,
step.
right, but she's not. She's not trying to get the sex. She's trying to get to the top of the mountain.
Okay, time out. So, what you just said, she's willing to take those steps. She's willing to do anything to get him back, right? So, if she's willing to do anything, we can't say she's a damsel in distress.
I agree
never
with you.
said that.
I
We never
agree
said
with you.
that.
To be clear, I agree with you.
Okay,
She's
because
playing games just
I
as
just
much
don't
as
want to
him.
hear like Lawrence playing game, all this game shit. Like, it's two people playing games. It's
Absolutely.
a 2-player
Listen.
game.
Absolutely.
And
Listen.
nothing gets
'Cause-
accomplished
'cause
when two people play
Exactly.
games. That's my point.
The ultimate plan of the game, you had this nigga at this function in this goddamn knee left suit.
Right.
Talking about
Walking like Blade Jr.
talking about like looking upset. And I'm like, I gotta come to the girl, like, who is Daniel? Like that is the like regardless, that's the ultimate gameplay. Like anything I do after that is inadmissible in court.
Yep, nothing more.
Like, I mean, I'm sorry. Like that gives us, you open that up. You open that door.
I can play a little devil's advocate. I can do a counter perspective on some real shit. As a guy, in Lauren's situation, I know what he did, what he thought. I can still pee on my tree. You like we guys, we'll say you always be my female dog. You know what I mean? Like I don't care what happened. You know what I mean? And that's what he really did. Like this is mine. I can get this whenever I want to. And that's kind of like what he did. That's why he got up out of there, like, I gotta go.
I think women can feel the same way though, like about dudes. They can get back or do whenever they want to. I don't feel like men have the upper hand in that situation.
But when
What?
that
perspective.
but
You don't
men
think so?
men play that upper hand more. A lot
Oh,
of times.
absolutely.
No, I think men have the upper hand because, well, I don't know how Issa felt. We'll know next episode. But if she was emotional or not, because that's the key.
Oh, she absolutely
You know
is
she was emotional.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, she doesn't have no way you can have the upper hand if you're emotional. Because that means your brain is thinking all the wrong thing. He probably
I
thinking.
think Lawrence
I
is
just
emotional too.
Right. And
I
I
don't think
think
he
that's what hurts for me.
I don't think he
Because
emotional.
Lawrence
Not
is
for
a relationship guy. Like, I feel like from this situation, he's becoming something that he really isn't.
Have
Like,
we had-
he is not this guy that's just smashing girls on the weekend and da-da-da. He literally wants to be with one person in a relationship, and that's a parent.
Since the breakup, have we heard Lawrence have any conversations about Issa?
Nah, but I think she has a point though, because this something that, like, we've seen this before, right? And you could tell he's a relationship guy by his reaction even to the cheating. Like, you know, we were supposed to be in this, like, you know what I'm saying, and we've seen guys get broken by that. Cause like, nigga, like, hey, we've seen it, and it's like, yeah, you know, and I remember, I think one of the good homies, George, we talked about, you know, it's a cycle thing, right? So we essentially watching a cycle. So granted, I think that's why I'm excited to see where the season goes, because the first promo was Issa talking about, you know, ask Molly to teach her how to hoe, which is funny because Molly seemed to have retired her whole cleats. She put them up. She said, I ain't with the shits no more. So it's funny.
But she said she'll still teach her.
Oh yeah. The whole friends, they got the tricks. So she's like, all right, like, you know, this is where I'm going. But it's funny because I think the subplot is you looking up and Lawrence is in this weird space. And I'm interested to see if he goes that same route.
Yeah.
Are they both gonna just hold this season away and just look random as hell while doing it? Because I don't know, it's gonna be real awkward.
Do you all watch the wind down that comes after the episode?
I watched the wind down, so I just kind of shrugged after the first wind down. I watched it, but yeah.
I haven't.
Not me neither. I think like Issa and Lawrence are both like playing games, and I think like Lawrence is a relationship guy because like at this point we've only seen him deal with Tasha, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And so I don't think like if he was really out here trying to hoe, he would be with other females, and so he's emotional about the situation. No matter what y'all say about it, like he's emotional about it. That's my perspective.
I feel like he's
And I think
somewhat
that's why he
emotional
won't
about it, but-
invest in Tasha.
Right.
Yeah.
But also too, we can look at it like Lawrence is just taking the easy route. This girl
Absolutely.
needs absolutely nothing. He like you said, he wasn't taking her out. He was giving her animal sex on a full size bed. I mean,
What?
All weekend long.
you know what I'm saying? He didn't have to do much to keep her around. You know what I mean? So if he can just take these easy wins over here, then go sleep on the air mattress, I think he'll
But,
continue
you
to
know,
do that.
when you get out of a breakup, too, you need these easy wins to build up your confidence.
Layup drill.
Yeah, because, you know, like, it's because pretty much, according to the past season, him and Issa were not having the best of sex.
Right.
And it just seems like, you know, it was due to, you know, as a man, when you're not able to provide for your household,
Yeah.
that
And you're
affects
not
you
juicing.
that affects you in a certain way, and you
It
know,
affected her too.
yeah, it affects her too because it affects the dynamic in the household, and you start to lose confidence not only in yourself to provide, but then that lack of confidence trickles down in other things in your life as well.
We was just talking about this. Like when
Yeah.
I'm broke, I don't want to have sex.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
That's real shit though.
yeah,
That's real. When I'm broke, bro, I don't really want to have
because
sex.
it's. I mean, you know,
Right, that's the mature mind.
I mean, I've been there before. Be real talk. But like when you get like around like someone new who is like, is compliment is the little shit about you. Like, you know, I see you grinding, you really not on top yet, but I see the vision. Like, you look nice today, you smell good today, and then you accidentally, you know, slip up, kind of fall up in it. Like it's good sex with somebody who is confident in you.
Yeah.
Where
You gotta preach that word.
where when you with somebody that see you at home, they nagging on you like, why you ain't do this ain't get paid, like, why am I putting up with this?
It's the 20%. You know, like the whole 80-20 rule.
Oh shit.
And you get
You
the
know,
20.
Deion doesn't
I
like
know,
that
I
rule.
know. But I'm saying it's the what if you take away the 80-20, it's the what you're not getting.
Right.
You get with that person, and then it's like everything.
Yeah.
Right.
But you
Until it's
forget
not.
that you're still missing all the, you know, it's like you take for granted all the things that you're getting with the person that, you know, is the steady person.
Because of comfort.
Yeah, because Lawrence wants to be with Issa.
But see, here's the thing though. At the same time though, hold on,
It's like the Kyrie Irving situation.
Yeah, but at the same time, like that person may be steady, but after a while, you start to realize like when the going gets tough, this person ain't really in my corner like that. They continue nagging and bitching and moaning at you all the time.
Yeah, I know me. Like looking at the show when I see them, I feel like my thing is constantly this. I feel like it's no benefits to being with Issa for any of them actually, Lawrence or Daniel. Like I be looking like what you getting?
What's
Like,
wrong with Issa?
I mean, like Lawrence ain't the greatest person in the world. Let's just
Yeah.
get it wrong. But at the same time, people be acting like Issa got like a 6-figure job. Like she's like a social service worker. Like
I mean, it ain't even that. Like I just feel like her personality ain't even like
yeah, like that too. I'm getting all that. Like
you know what I'm saying? Like even if you watch the show and you be like, what does she do? Like I don't really see like even her friends. She not extra encouraging to them. She not a good friend.
She's like a wet piece of paper at
She
times.
like she kind of like is like this random like you know the random insecure girl that's insecure in all her relationships.
Yeah.
So
Every single
Friendships
one of them,
included.
yep.
yeah, so I'm looking like at that point you looking like I'm searching for positives with Issa.
The real victim in all of this,
Oh shit.
The real victim.
who really should be the focus of this conversation, is Tasha.
How?
She is just trying to love. She's giving her
She trying to
all.
win.
She
Ahem.
is.
Tasha knows he's unavailable.
Him.
She
trying
knows
to
he's
win.
unavailable.
Him.
So I don't.
No.
I don't
Once
feel like
you,
she's
No,
once
he
you,
is
hey,
available.
Once you
He
sign
is
up for the
available.
side
He's
chick
not in the-
subscription, once you sign up for the side chick subscription,
But he's available. She's
He's not
not a.
available.
She's not a
He's
side.
not
She's
available.
not a side.
He's not
She's
available.
not in a
He's not
relationship.
available.
Actually, I would disagree with you, Fresh. I think technically he is available. They did not.
She
She is
until they
not
broke
a
up.
side chick.
But like,
She's not. I wouldn't call her a side chick though.
She signed up for the side chick subscription a long time ago. When she was bucking at him, she know he had a whole grip.
whole girl.
He did
No,
not
she didn't know
fuck.
the whole time.
I'm
Listen,
just telling you.
Listen to me though, bro.
She did.
He had to tell her, like, I have a girlfriend, and she's like, oh, okay.
And nope. She. Oh,
Yeah, would you
okay.
think of her as a side chick?
I don't think of her as a side chick, but she know exactly the
Her role.
subscription.
She know her role.
Exactly.
She know
Right,
her
right,
She
right.
know what she subscribed to.
Like,
Yeah,
even-
she knows
like-
her role, but I wouldn't call her a side chick.
Yeah, I mean, she not
I
a
don't
side
like that
chick,
word, no way.
but she definitely signed up. Like, you know, she, like you said, he told her, I have a girlfriend.
Multiple times.
And then, like, literally, like, what do you think the conversation was that night? Because him and Issa didn't break up. She fucked somebody else. He found out, and then that same night he fucked Tasha. So that don't come in. He didn't walk in and say, "Hey,
We should have something.
me and my girlfriend broke up,"
Right.
because we didn't. She cheated on me, and then Tasha was getting back shots. Like she signed up for what she knew she signed up for.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're not ready for that, then you don't do it.
I guess what I'm saying is she becomes a pawn in their mess.
But she was
And I
already
think
a pawn.
that is unfair.
I think she was already a pawn, and it wasn't like I respect your relationship and I'm gonna stand on the outside, and because if that was the case, she would tell the coochie. You don't load a coochie 30 seconds within. You know what I mean? You
They
hold
had a
on to that.
relationship. They were friends. They
No,
had lunch.
no,
they,
no. You saw that.
That's not a friend.
Not a
But I'm just
friend.
saying, you know, he
She
came
wanted-
into the bank and, you know,
Listen,
And she like,
I'm
and
foul
you
they
play.
had
good,
interactions.
Let me
You
let
got
me
a job interview.
Oh,
She
me,
was,
me and the
she
lady who
was
give me
stroking
extra
his
mouth
ego.
sauce and whales got a relationship.
let me keep this. If I'm a guy, right? Because it wouldn't be, you wouldn't look at the reverse if it was a guy. If it was a guy and you had a girl, like, you know, he was talking to a girl that had a guy, and he literally macking her down, telling all the, because you're such a good woman,
Right,
you're
exactly.
educated. Let me take you out to lunch. Oh, so they eat some lunch. Then he show up to her job in his suit. He ready,
Great
and
job.
then she say, "Oh, I got a guy." And then next thing you know, our next interaction is, "Oh, my guy cheated on me, and I'm bending you over." Like, I signed up for that.
Yeah.
Like, I signed up for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my fault.
I guess what I'm saying is at the point that that Tasha and Lawrence are, he is removed from that relationship and is attempting to, like, you know, show him all that she has and is supportive of him, and she is just like this weekend fling. And I kind of agree with Ebony, like,
you gotta win by any means.
Okay, so V-Rock.
You're not gonna win the game by conventional
So V-Rock,
means.
when he tells her, when she says, so what day are we gonna go? Is it gonna be this day? Is it gonna be this? And he's like, nope. Okay, maybe I'll try to fit you in. That right there should tell you, you know what? This not
What
finna be
this
that.
is.
This not finna be that. I like you a little bit more to be.
But what did he do
Damn.
after though?
Huh?
He ended up taking her out after though.
But I'm saying, as a female, you know what you want, and you shouldn't settle for less. You should have told him in the door, like, okay, look, I want something more than this, and I'm not.
and
gonna
you know
settle
what?
for
And it is a
animal
lesson.
sex
It is
every
a
other day.
lesson, because I do agree that people sign up for it.
Right,
You.
right. You gotta let this stuff be known. If she's settling for the quick pumps and calling him daddy,
But
he
she
took her out
said it right, and that's what I'm saying. It's confusing when a man does other things that allude to a relationship, and then just have this non-relationship piece to it.
It's only
confusing.
It's only
Don't talk to me about my day. Don't ask me about.
Oh hell no, that's
how
crazy.
It's only confusing if you really want more in your mind.
And you know what it is.
I don't know what you had for breakfast.
Look,
You coming with it today?
It's
on this day.
I brought me a new hat.
On
And we
this
don't know
day.
what type
Look.
of conversation Tasha and Lawrence have had to establish like who they are as one
Right,
another. Like we
right.
don't know what that has been or if it happened.
It's really only
I
confusing.
just feel bad for Tasha. I'm sorry.
It's really only confusing when you
bad for
don't
her.
you don't seek clarity or when you don't ask
Exactly.
questions.
Yes.
Exactly. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
And that's why it's always on you.
Yeah.
Because you have to make yourself the most important person in every situation.
I think that people can dress it up though. They
And-
can say it
but-
clearly.
but because
they don't ask the right
say it
questions.
in a way
They don't
that's
ask the
like,
right
That's
questions.
ridiculous.
If I can sit there and ask you, what are your intentions when fucking me? What are your intentions? You have to be so honest with your
Why?
questions because my intentions are
See, now
always.
you coming over to the
no,
Tasha
no,
side.
no,
I'm
no,
not
here-
coming over to
here it
the
is,
Tasha
here it is.
side. I'm
Hold
just
on.
saying, like-
because my intentions are always more important than you. Always. That's in every situation with business relationship or whatever. Mine are always more important than you. I'm serving myself. I'm at the
As-
top. So as far as you, what is that? You need to worry about yourself. You need to put yourself first. You need to protect yourself. I don't need to protect you.
So now we got to do interviews, probing questions.
Actually,
No,
you should have.
do.
You should
do
have.
have
I've
to
been
do
doing this a
probing
long
questions,
time.
especially with guys. 'cause they-
Clear, yes.
But look, oh man, this. You know what?
What
How about this?
Get your card
How about
right.
this? No, real shit. Y'all should ask. No foreplay show. Let's have to do this. So, unfortunately, we are out of time. But we are going to do insecure hangouts after every episode. So, what happened?
All about I have my ongoing commentary.
Fresh is gonna do his ongoing commentary, but we're gonna do a hangout after every episode. We're gonna put it out when it's going to be. I think we're gonna do Tuesday.
Yeah, I think
But
Tuesday works.
okay, so Tuesday, give y'all a chance to catch up if y'all missed it. We're gonna talk about it. It would be great if the besties chime in with some of this
Yes.
that they got.
I
'Cause,
agree.
If they could just give us an hour or so.
So we can have them ask the brutally honest questions to get clarity. But yeah, so we out. I do got okay. So I got to do this quick. Event of the week. It's real simple, right? So this weekend is Lollapalooza. Fuck Lollapalooza as a staff, record label, and crew. But I'll say this: the after parties are where you find the good shit, because what you're gonna find around the city is all the small venues, the bottom lounges, the ballrooms. They're gonna have smaller concerts with those bigger artists, and all kind of people pop up. Like, I definitely seen Kendrick at a small venue after Lollapalooza, J. Cole. They all pop up at these small ass places and do shows. You just gotta link in and kind of just follow it. Real quick, my fuck boy of the week, Rick Ross. I love
So
Rick
what happened
Ross.
with Rick Ross?
I love Rick Ross, but they were talking to him about signing a female rapper. he made a quick comment saying like, you know, I would have to fuck first.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Sir.
So yeah, and then he came with a bullshit apology saying I got a mother, sister, and a daughter, so I respect women. That's kind of like the I got black friends.
Right.
after
Exactly.
nigga.
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, Rose, I love your owls, but that's some fuck shit. So you are the fuck boy of the week. Besties, we love having y'all.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Great conversation. Thank you.
www.bestiesandbrunch.com.
No.
At Besties and Brunch at Facebook and on Instagram.
Oh man, besties. We need to do something soon. Hopefully, we got something on the burner.
Yeah.
Let me throw my cousin Chris under the bus. Chris, I'm just waiting on the date. No foreplay. We out. No foreplay.